You to the mother freaking tube. It's your girl Kay. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be giving you my 6-month review of how it's been being a YouTuber and overall content creator. Now, if you are interested in watching this video, please stay tuned. Yes, I'm going to be letting you know how I've been feeling, how I've been doing, how I've been living since I started my YouTube channel last year in November of 2023. Time went by very fast. And yes, I will be playing me in the background. So if you don't like it, I don't care, but I gotta promote. So before we get started in today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and why wouldn't you want to see me in the next video? So make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Now let's get into the video. Yes, I know I've been pretty terrible. This is supposed to be my 6-month review, but it's actually been 8 months, so don't kill me. But I'm finally getting into making this video. So I'm going to break this video down into 5 different parts. Of each category is going to be a little bit different as far as like the struggles that I feel like I faced as I've started being a content creator. I'm going to give you like my overall review of what it's been like. Maybe you guys have, similar things that I'm going through being a YouTuber, and we can talk about it in the comment section below. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the first thing that I will say that was a struggle for me at first was editing. I've never edited a day in my life. I didn't really start doing the whole editing thing until about last year when I got my my MacBook Pro and I downloaded Final Cut Pro. I had no training. I was fresh out the womb when it came to editing, and I honestly got my inspiration from watching other YouTubers edit and how they form their content. Before, I was watching YouTube as just watching it, but then I started to look from a different angle that now that I'm a YouTuber and I'm watching it like, I like how they put those words there. I like that little ding, after she said something, or like a sound, how it can make the video a little bit more appealing with the music and things like that. So that's definitely taught me a lot. And also copywriting. Learned that the hard way, but it's okay because I'm learning as I go. Everybody got to get paid for what they do. And of course, you don't want to make content, someone uses it and you don't get paid for it, but I'm learning as I go. And, I'm not where, I'm making money off YouTube yet. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do what I feel like doing, and along the journey that I'm taking as far as learning how this goes, I'll take the little copy strike, whatever. As long as the video can still be watched by others, that's fine with me. But definitely editing was kind of a struggle for me because I didn't know how to use really anything as far as like software, and I learned as I go. And guess who taught me how to use Final Cut Pro? YouTube. So it's like a full circle when it comes to all of this. Editing can feel like a chore when it comes to, breaking down your video, because like, for instance, this video could be 15 minutes long, 30 minutes long, but when you have to actually go back and actually watch the video thoroughly, like you're going through a needle through a haystack, combing it out, taking out parts, adding in parts, it can take a little bit longer than usual than just what the 15-30 minutes that you recorded. That editing could be 2 or 3 hours of editing. Or if you're trying to do a little bit more, it could take a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months. But as long as you have the passion for it, I think that's why I like YouTube, because it's challenging. It's something different, and I like doing this form of content. So I know me, if I try to be a perfectionist, which isn't always realistic, but I do what I feel like is best for me. But I understand why people outsource their content, because when you have a busy schedule trying to focus on your personal life and then your work life, and then you're like, I can't balance the two, there's not enough hours in the day, I'll just send it to somebody else and let them do it and just send it back, and I'll let them know yay or nay, so editing is definitely a key thing that I feel like was a struggle for me at the beginning, and still kind of is, because I'm still learning how to use Final Cut Pro, but now I'm better than I was 8 months ago. So editing was editing. Second is recording. Yes, recording. Some days I don't have the energy to record or bring that je ne sais quoi into the video. I just don't have it. I will say with recording, I try to put myself, or not really put myself, but already be in a good mood to record. I don't want to come on camera and fake it. I feel like that's not being authentic. I'm not really showing my true self, and I'm not giving you guys the, the break that you need. For some people, watching other people's YouTube views is kind of like taking your mind off something. You know, you watch this YouTuber because you enjoy their content and you want to just indulge in their world. And I feel like coming on camera angry or upset, crying, or just not really up to like the liking of what you're trying to film, I feel like that can hinder you from a good video or a bad video. So I try to bring very positive energy into these videos because, you know, somebody could be watching my video having a bad day. And I would love to be that person to be like, you know, I watched your video and you actually made me happy by the end of the video. And I want to be that person. I want to bring good energy and make you turn that frown upside down. So recording is an art, I would say, but I enjoy doing it. And like I said, I'm going to bring my best foot forward and the best energy I can and the positivity. And it can also lead to you postponing videos if you're not in the mood to want to like record or edit or do anything like that. So like I said, I just try to bring the most positive energy that I can so I don't end up postponing videos that I should have put out because it's like, I didn't feel like recording that day, or you know, I just didn't feel like doing it. So yeah, time management is the next biggest one. I feel like is another challenge that I faced, started, you know, content creating and doing, you know, getting into this world. This is very key to staying consistent, but it has also challenged me to keeping me on track with making sure I plan out what I'm recording, editing, and what I'm going to put out into the world, even when I don't want to do it. So, cause like I said, you know, I work a 9 to 5. Okay. So by the time I get home, I don't feel like recording a video or editing. I don't, but it's pushing me to be like, all right, Markade, you can't just sit on your butt. You could be watching a TV show, which is fine, of course. Who doesn't want to come home from a long day at work and watch TV, you know? But at the end of the day, that video needs to go out next week. Are you gonna wait to do it later and then you're rushing to edit the video and then you're not putting in your best work? Or are you gonna do it now on this Monday and work on it throughout the week? So when it's time to post on, you know, that next week, it's a good quality form video. And that's what I want to give to you guys, is good quality content, you know, something relatable and something good to watch. And, you know, like I said, something to take your mind off when you're having a bad day, or you just want to watch me because you actually enjoy the content that I'm putting out. So time management is definitely a key thing, and make sure you're staying consistent and you are actually just putting in that work. And I feel like going into the next category, into the challenges that I've been facing while I've started a YouTube, is actually staying motivated. At the moment, being a content creator is a hobby, which I'm okay with because I'm not getting paid for this. As much as I want to get to the point where I want to start getting paid for this so I can like get away from my 9 to 5, I'm just doing this for fun. And that's okay, because I don't want to start getting paid and then lose that like plastic, you know, sofa feeling of like, that new toy that you get during Christmas, where you're like, hey, I just got this new toy. I've been playing with it for like a month. And then after a while, that new toy starts to not feel like a new toy no more. You don't want to keep playing with that toy. It's old. And that's how I feel like YouTube is when I first started. YouTube at the beginning was new, it was fresh, something I've never done before, and something that I've been talking about for a while. And I still want to keep that feeling of new and fresh in the back of my mind, because, you know, with anything you do, you get burnt out, and I understand. And sometimes you feel like you don't want to do it anymore because, you know, you've mastered it, you conquered it, you did it. But with this, I want to stay consistent. I want to keep doing this. I want to stay motivated. I want to feel like how I did when I first started YouTube, and which I know I can't feel like that all the time, which is fine. But I just still want to keep that motivation, that battery in my back, to be like, hey, I have a goal. I know where I want to get to. I know how to get there. I just have to time management my way there, keep pushing in those recordings, and keep being better with the editing, making it more, you know, spontaneous, fresh, free, you know, unapologetically me, and you just enjoy the content that I'm bringing to the table. So staying motivated is definitely key, and I realized that while doing YouTube, because you got to be motivated. It comes with recording. Sometimes you don't feel like recording, but you have to remind yourself, why am I doing YouTube? What's the reason YouTube made me happy in the first place? So that's why I try to keep that in the back of my mind when I'm recording, because like I said, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm doing this for free. I could be sitting at home watching TV and not worrying about this, but I care about getting to the next level, and that's what I'm doing. Lastly, the last thing I will say is another thing that I struggle with as well since I started YouTube, is staying up on the trends. when there's like a current event or a current trend that's going on, the way I put out my content is I create content weekends where I take a weekend out the month, right? And I'm like, hey, Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna dedicate into recording a whole bunch of videos when either that comes with YouTube or like TikTok, Instagram. I post on Snapchat as well, Facebook, all those main social medias. So YouTube videos and other social medias, right? I'll smash it into one weekend, Saturday and Sunday, okay? That's what I would do. I will make enough content where I'm able to put out for the next 2 or 3 months, depending on how much I make that weekend, to just get me by. Because like I said, I work. I don't feel like doing this stuff when I get home. If I already have content sitting that's already been edited and is ready to put out, that's what I'm gonna do. But doing that kind of hinders me a little bit because let's say the weekend that I'm doing my content is I'm doing all the trends, right? I'm doing all the trends that are new and I'm doing all the old stuff too because I missed out because I wasn't recording. So whether that's, stuff going on in the news or just stuff that's going on, TikTok, on social media, different little dances, different little sound bites, I'll miss out because dang, I waited about a month to record and now that trend is long gone and we're on the new trend now. So it's kind of like, I missed out, but I'm ready when the time is right, when God says the time is right, when I do make this a full-time job, I can be able to record, in the moment. Like when the whole Drake and Kendrick thing happened, I wanted to be recording in the moment, in real time, but I couldn't because I'll be at work. I'll be in the gym. I gotta take care of my dog. Chores, life, I can't do it, okay? And then sometimes another thing too, I don't want to do it. I'm not in the mood to want to record or want to edit or do any of that. So that's why I create these content weekends where I'm able to just smash everything all into one. So I'm able to get by into the next content weekend, which I feel like is smart for me. It works for me because of my schedule. Now, if I was doing YouTube full time, this wouldn't even matter. I'll be able to do it that very day. I can shoot that day, drop that day, and wouldn't have to worry about it. But time and place for everything. I know when my time comes, I'm gonna be well prepared, well ready. There's still some things I'm gonna have to figure out, but I rather make a slow climb than a fast start. So yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my 8th month review of what it's like being a YouTuber and a content creator. I will say overall, I've enjoyed the experience. It's taught me a lot. Definitely time management is one of the key things with being a content creator. Just learning how to manage your time, learning when to upload, record, and drop, and also just learning who you are. Again, this is so new to me. I'm surprised that I even, at this many subscribers at this point. I think at the moment I have 208 subscribers, and I'm actually pretty proud to have that many subscribers than where I was in, last year in November. So I feel like the climb is coming. It's a slow start, but I appreciate everybody who, subscribes to my channel and actually takes the time to really watch my videos and comment. It makes a difference, even if you think it doesn't. Like, I really enjoy it. So, I'm just a little grasshopper, just trying to make it. I'm gonna say make it into a butterfly, but no, that means a caterpillar to a butterfly, but you know what I mean. Thank you for tuning into my video and clicking on my channel. You could have been doing anything else in the world today, but you chose to watch me. Aww. And it's very, very much appreciated. Remember to like, comment, and smash that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything to support your girl or watch your girl. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you, yes, you, in the next video. Bye, you guys.